Hi, welcome back to the Craig Carton Show. Tyrone Johnson here as well. Anything beyond what we've already talked about comes out today regarding Nico Harrison. We'll obviously bring it to you. We'll do a whole thing coming up in a few minutes on the Giants situation and who the next head coach of the Giants should be. We've got some thoughts on that. But last night's football game, again, not a great game. And it wasn't like the defenses was like the 85 Bears. They obviously dominated both the Packers offense, which looked terrible, and the Eagles offense, which until that deep pass to Devontae Smith also just didn't look right.
Yeah.
Which is very confusing to me. That being said, and I apologize to my main man, Lil Wayne, who I know is a diehard Packer fan, still thinks that they can win a Super Bowl this year. Not happening, L-Dub. Not happening, kid. And look, just think about the Packers' 3 losses. The Green Bay Packers lost to the Cleveland Browns 13-10. All right?
Yep.
The Green Bay Packers lost to the Carolina Panthers 16-13. And then last night, after the indignity of losing at home to the Carolina Panthers, and you have the Eagles off a bye week in your building, and you're looking to stay on top of the division because the Lions are here to stay now, right?
Yep.
And what did they do? They scored 7 points and lost 10-7. So their defense is not the problem. All right. Now, they do have a get-right game. You can see it on the schedule right there. And I do think they'll get back in the win column. But there's something wrong. There's something wrong with the Green Bay Packer offense. And Matt LaFleur hasn't changed. He's a great coordinator and offensive mind. And I'm starting to look at Jordan Love a lot differently now.
You have to.
And I know they have young wide receivers. I know they've got a little bit of the injury bug there as well. But Josh Jacobs is legit.
Very good.
All right. Great running back. Love his game. And I'm looking around going, when's Jordan Love going to throw the ball down the field? Right?
Right.
And I know the Eagles' defense is very good. I know the Browns' defense is excellent. So I excuse it to a point. But, man, you can't lose to the Browns and the Panthers and then come back home and put 7 points on the board when the New York Giants scored 40 against the Eagles earlier this year. Like, you just can't do that.
You can't do that.
So are the Packers good enough to make the playoffs? Yeah, I think so. But right now they're in third place. Right now they're not a playoff team. They're not playing like a playoff team. And only because J.J. McCarthy sucks and the Vikings are going the wrong way are they not in last place in that division. But I watched that game last night and I said to myself, ew. Like I was a third grader. Ew. Billy's disgusting. Ew. The Eagles didn't look like world beaters either.
No. And
I'm convinced now that the Philadelphia Eagles need to replace their offensive coordinator. I would fire Kevin Patullo. And I know he's a Sirianni guy. He's been with him for a very long time, and he's not going to fire him. He's not going to embarrass him and take away play calling like Dan Campbell just did in Detroit. But I think he should, because I still got Saquon Barkley. And I know Lane Johnson got hurt yesterday, but I still have a really good offensive line.
Yep.
I still got a really good tight end in Dallas Goedert. I still have a really good wide receiving core in Devontae Smith and obviously A.J. Brown, who wasn't targeted at all last night.
Yeah,
he's a non-factor.
Yeah.
And those are both in the first half.
Yeah.
So in a game you're trailing 3-0 for a while, right? In that game, you don't even look at A.J. Brown.
No, they led the whole way, but...
I'm sorry, they were up the right.
Yeah, but the other thing is, though, that wouldn't make a difference. Sirianni has a weakness. When Sirianni has an experienced offensive coordinator, he lets him do his job. When he has a young guy like he has now, he meddles. You know why their offense is bad?
You think he's meddling?
It's because of Nick Sirianni. So firing the OC wouldn't solve it. He'd have to fire himself. Well, he's the problem right now.
I got a solution for the Philadelphia Eagles right now because their offense is a problem. They've got all the tools to be great. And everyone knows I'm the biggest supporter of Jalen Hurts in America, and I dislike Philadelphia. That's my guy, top 5 quarterback. When you let that dude rock, he rocks. When you let him throw the ball down the field, he's good at it. 1 overthrow yesterday down the middle of the field in the first half. All right, he's got to eat that one. I've got a solution for the Philadelphia Eagles, and you're not going to like it.
What's that?
But I think we all agree as Eagle fans, we need better play calling. We need better play calling. Kevin Patullo is not getting the job done. If I'm the Philadelphia Eagles today, not tomorrow, I don't wait till tomorrow. I do it today. I have a solution for the Eagles offense because it's broken right now. And the Eagles have all the talent in the world to go to another Super Bowl and win another Super Bowl. There's no other team that is in a better spot than they are. But they've got to make one change. I would demote Kevin Patullo. If you don't want to fire him, I respect that. You're friends. I don't want to fire people willy-nilly. The Philadelphia Eagles today should hire Brian Daboll. They should hire Brian Daboll, make him their offensive coordinator, and that offense will start scoring 30 points a game again. Let that sink in. The solution is unemployed. He's packing his bags right now in New Jersey, and you reunite him with Saquon Barkley. That's what you do. That's the answer, Eagle fans.
No.
That's a winning recipe. Trust me on that. Trust me.